Hey, it's Jen from Not So Mystical Tarot. This is going to be your reading for Sun, Moon, or Rising sign of Libra for the second half of May 2019. You can find me on Instagram at Not So Mystical Tarot or notsomysticaltarot.com if you would like a personal and private reading. All right, let's just get started. All that stuff is in the description. So, Libra, what do we have going on for you the second half of May? It looks like, let me move this up, but there's no glare. How's that? Is that better? How's that? Okay. Looks like we've got some kind of feeling of loss, some kind of feeling of sadness, but let's figure out what it's in relation to before we freak out. The Star. So it looks like here, anything that you want to be, do, and have is available to you. And maybe you're just not seeing that, you know, because you're busy, you're focused on whatever you've lost down here, and you're just not seeing that you have this opportunity right in front of you. Let's just get a couple cards to clarify what's going on here. Oh, there's one. We've got the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so it looks like you have put in a lot of work on something, and you're not seeing that it's coming to fruition at this point, because the Eight of Pentacles is all about other people are starting to notice the work that you've done, but you just may not be seeing that. You may be so fixated on wanting something that you're not seeing the progress that you've already made. But like I said, other people see it, so that's kind of a nice bonus, even if you don't see it yet. Let's get some kind of clarification on the Star here, because that's the card of, you know, wishes and dreaming big and actually getting the stuff you want. So it looks to me like you're right on the edge of getting something that you really want, but you do not see it at all. Okay, finally, I like when they come out on their own. You've got the Ace of Wands. So, okay, so you're on the verge of seeing all this, but you don't see it yet. But the Ace of Wands is all about, or Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, right there. Ace of Swords is all about you taking the intellectual step, getting out of this emotional realm that you're in right here and moving to the intellectual realm right here. And you are sword energy. You are an air sign. Swords are the air signs. This is about, it's not always bad to be up in your head, but I think that whatever this situation is that you're working on or wishing or wanting so much, and you've made all this progress, you're not seeing it because you're stuck in the emotional realm here, focused on the things that didn't work out, when right behind you there's these two full cups. So if you get up into your head here, there's actually a very good chance that when you look at everything logically, you will be able to see the progress that you've made. So you can turn and look at these two cups that are full right here and, you know, be able to evaluate more clearly without emotion, because I think that's what's tripping you up, is that you're stuck in some kind of emotion, which air signs hate anyways. So feel free to just check right out of that and head into the safety of overanalyzing, and you'll feel much, much better. I'm an air sign, I can say that. All right, let's find out what else is going on here. You got the Hierophant, so you may feel like, I'm getting a glare. You may feel like you are following all of the rules. You are doing everything you're supposed to do, and why isn't this happening for you right now? I think that's really what it is. And here you've got it again. I'm doing everything right. I don't understand. Why am I not getting what I want? Why is this not happening? And like I said, I feel like it is happening, and you just don't see it. I feel like you really have made all this progress, and you don't see the progress that you've made. You've got the Queen of Wands here, and the Queen of Wands is all about just doing what she's doing. She doesn't care what anyone thinks. She's not interested in anyone else's opinion. She's just going to go do and be her, kind of like that Star card that you had earlier. Anything you want to be, do, and have, you can have. And she's the Queen of Wands, just goes and does whatever. She doesn't care. As long as she's enjoying herself and she's feeling fulfilled and like this is the right track, she doesn't care what anybody thinks. Now, here we go. Okay. You got this Five of Cups. It's shown up twice now. And it looks like you got a Tower moment right here. So it looks like either you have experienced a Tower moment that has got you, it sent you reeling, and you're just focused on these three cups right there that are spilled. You're so focused on them, you can't turn around and see all the stuff that's happening on the other side, like these two cups here that are full. So I don't feel like this Tower moment is coming. I feel like it's happened, and that's what's got you stuck, is that you are ruminating over this loss of or this change. Tower can also just be just a change, but you're just ruminating over that things are not the same. They're not the same. It's not what I planned. It's not what I thought it was going to be. Something's not the same. But let's just get a little more clarification here. I know this is a little bit like not the happiest of readings, but you know what? Sometimes we just got to point stuff out, and that's just the way it is, and it helps us. So if that's what helps us, then cool. Check your moon and rising signs also, because this is a general reading. So it could be for just a few specific people, and your moon and rising signs may give you more information. Oh, I feel like it was this one, though. I feel like it was here. All right, you get the 10 of Wands. So you are burdened by this, whatever this is. And this Tower moment happened, and it doesn't have to be that it was really in the near past. It could be from a long time ago, but you are ruminating, and that's got you stuck. You're not seeing this like star card that's right there that's saying whatever you want you can have, because you're ruminating on whatever this is that went wrong. This is a burden that you are carrying with you. And oh my God, you have got to put this down, because you're never going to get anywhere carrying this burden around. The good thing is when you get that 10 of Wands, it says it's time. So like, you've done it all, you've carried it, it is time. You are allowed to put it down. It's done and over with. And look at that. You got the Judgment card. So there you go. If you were worried that maybe you couldn't put it down, well, here you go. Whatever this is being brought to judgment. It is being brought to judgment. It's coming down to where there's no questioning what's going on anymore. It's out in the open, okay? And now you've got the King of Pentacles. So this King of Pentacles is, I mean, he's very rooted down. He is usually like a business owner, someone who's greatly respected. It could be that maybe you are trying to earn the respect of this person, or trying to get them to see how hard you're working. And I think you're doing way more than you need to do. I think they already see that in you. I think they're saying, like, you've completed the process. Like, you just turn around and go do the things that make you happy. Everybody, I see you. That's what I want to say. It's like I see you. I hear you. You are heard. You are understood. You are vindicated. Okay? You are vindicated. Everybody knows that whatever that was is not about you. I think I'm sorry you went through whatever that was. And like I said, check your moon and rising, because of course there are other things at work here, but you do have two cards that came out. Usually I just do one, but here's the first one, and that's the 2 of Wands. So that says, you know what, you have had that little bit of victory. You have moved forward, and you know this, especially with that 8 of Pentacles. You know you've moved forward, but then you also had the 7 of Wands come out, and I'll put this up here. This 7 of Wands, if you notice, she's got that wand in her hand. Let me bring it close, see? But she's not engaged with these people. Do you see that these people that have these sticks are way below her? She's up on this hill. These people are way below her, and she's not engaging. Where is that? There we go. She's not engaging them. She's just like, no. That's it. So do not engage with this lower vibration and this lower thing that's happening. That's you like ruminating with that 3 cups that are spilled. These 3 cups are spilled. This bad thing happened. These 3 cups are spilled. No more engagement. Just no, turn and burn, and you go do the things you have to do. Put this burden down. They see you. He sees you. Doesn't have to be a man. I'm just saying this King of Pentacles who's rooted down and got himself together, he sees you. You are heard. You are understood. The people that did the wrong thing, everybody knows that they did the wrong thing, okay? Everybody knows it. It's time for you to move on. Disengage from these people. Feel free to say no and just walk away and begin to plan your future and what you want and need, okay? Like I said, watch your moon and rising signs too for some more clarification. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching.